Steve and Sabla reached a planet that was orbiting a pulsar. The pulsar emits flashes of radiation. The planet they were after, which they named after they set foot on the planet, Farda with a P, have seen that it has a giant planet, a giant moon orbiting it. The ground looks habitable. So the two exo astronauts leave their ship and took one of the landers to the surface of the planet. On the planet, what they witnessed was remarkable. The plants that grew on the planet were soft and full of fruits, and everywhere they were colorful plants. It wasn't like earth, soft leafed plants with no thorns or anything, and they all grow to a height of a meter and a half high. And they're all full of fruits and colorful plants. So they also noticed that there were intelligent beings living on the planet, somehow primitive. So they moved to one of the settlements near a cave and they make their landing there. As they exited the planet, the probing light that is emitted from the planet was disturbing, and the moon reflects back the flashing light that was emitted by the pulsar, which has quite an interesting effect on the surface. When the two flashes of light combined, it rather creates an atmosphere of a nightclub full of disco lights, different types of color reflected and refracted throughout the atmosphere. As they approached the cave, Sabla warned that the inhabitants could be dangerous, so they decided to split. Steve said he wanted to make first contact and that Sabla can stay behind and collect samples. So he moved on and entered the cave, while Sabla remained behind and started collecting samples. Some of the analysis suggested that most of the fruits and plants that are found on the planet seems to contain chemicals that are considered narcotic on Earth. So she rushed to the cave to warn Steve. However, it was too late. Steve had eaten the fruits and now he was intoxicated. He has taken off his suit and he was partially naked and he was dancing with the Fardas. Now the Fardas were incredible creatures. They look like apes with large ears and large eyes and interesting fur. Most of their fur has several mixture of colors and they look muppets rather than real life animals. And while intoxicated, Steve discovered that he can actually understand their language. Somehow their primitive language contains a lot of gesturing and few words. Within a few minutes, he said he can understand them. The cave was a big one. It has a lot of lit torches. These fathers knew how to make fire and maintain it. And not only that, they also knew how to cook the fruits and make alcoholic drinks. And all they do is make music and dance and sing. She approached Steve and told him that the fruits were narcotic. He told her that he found the place to be paradise and enjoyable, and that he decided that this place needed to be kept from humans. That if they heard about this place, that they will destroy it, and that they don't have to make a report about the planet or give false report about Farda. Sabla agreed, but she wasn't being honest. So she told him that they needed to leave. He refused. He said she can go out and collect her samples, but he was staying with the Farda and talking to them. Meanwhile, an elderly Farda started talking to Steve. Sabla was surprised. She asked, "Do you understand what he's saying?" And Steve said yes, and he told her that the Farda have told them everything you need to know about their life. On the planet, there are no predators, only few animals that they hunt and eat. They are the apex predator on the planet, and they mostly eat fruits. And the fruits are relaxing and medicinal, as the elder told them. However, due to the high radiation of the planet, that he learned the Farda only live for up to 20 years. And Steve got up and starts joining the dancing party. The Farra also have interesting habits of daring each other to do things. So Steve was dared to slam himself against a rock. He did and broke his arm. They give him some of their potent narcotic planters and he was okay after a while. Sabla, seeing everything that has happened in the cave, decided to go to the lander and deposit her samples. She stayed in the lander over the night. In the next morning, when she returned to the cave, she found Steve still partying with the Farras. So she told him that the hour was reaching and that they have to make preparations to leave the planet. That's when Steve told her that he wasn't going. He told her that he found paradise and there is no way he's leaving the planet. He said goodbye to her. Sabla didn't know what to do.